We don't want to do playoff predictions?
You know what? Screw it. We can get it out of the way.
Let's
pretty
run through
fast
it real
here.
quick.
Indiana versus Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Easy. They're going to wipe the floor with Indiana.
Completely.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, no question.
Someone clip this for if we get this wrong. SMU versus Penn State.
I like SMU to keep it close, but I think Penn State's going to win.
I got Penn State taking it.
Yeah, I mean, after watching them play Wisconsin, they play anybody close.
Yeah, they're starting that other quarterback now, right?
SMU.
No,
Penn
Penn State. Penn State.
No, I think Drew Aller's
Drew
still
Aller.
in there.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, Drew Aller's
He looked really
he's
good
been playing
against
well,
Oregon.
Yeah, okay.
Almost makes me want to draft him, but not really. All right, Tennessee versus Ohio State.
I think Tennessee's going to win this game.
I got Ohio State.
I have Tennessee.
I think,
This
well,
one's going to be the best game.
fueled by my hatred of Ohio State as well, but Ryan Day, notorious big game / playing SEC teams choker.
Yep.
0-3.
I don't think it's his fault his kicker missed that field goal at the stroke of midnight on New Year's Eve.
Well,
They missed the field goal he kicked the field goal in 2022 and he missed it in 23. That's the craziest kick.
It's his fault he didn't recruit a better kicker at that point.
I mean, he was an okay kicker at that point.
Wow.
That was just totally out of left field. Because I mean, I grew up an Ohio State fan, and obviously I don't go there. I go to Wisconsin. I've had to adapt to not liking them. So I have a soft spot for him, but man, if it came to it, yeah, give me the bag.
Well, they're 0-3. Ryan Day 0-3 against SEC teams.
Well, we'll see. They're going to try to checker the stadium, the Tennessee fans.
Hey, man, these are factual statements. Chris is right. I think Tennessee's going to – I don't think they're going to sweep the floor, but I think it's going to be a dominant win.
Well, it's
Dominant.
dominant's kind of outrageous.
Guys, I think I'll put this out here right now. Flip it if you want to. I think it's going to at minimum be a 2-score lead by Tennessee over.
That's kind of crazy.
Ohio.
I'm not going to lie.
It's not
But
happening.
it's
No,
also
guys.
Ohio State's fault that they accidentally leaked the pre-sale code to Tennessee fans that then
If they checker the stadium somehow, props to them. I mean, what other team's done that before?
That's
Checkering
true.
someone else's stadium? Whatever. All right, Clemson versus Texas.
Clemson.
What?
Clemson is beating Texas.
Number 12 versus number 5.
it's not outrageous.
Texas gets the most favorable seed
Yep.
in the playoff to win the national championship. I mean, I'd rather be a 5 seed than a 1
Yeah, I have
seed.
Clemson beating Texas. 100%.
I think that Texas is going
Yeah,
to
I think
win,
Texas
but
wins.
Clemson is they're don't count them out. And
Yeah.
even if Texas does win, I think that Arizona State's going to give them a run in the second round.
How well do they stop the run?
No clue, but
Yeah.
how well does Arizona State run it?
Really well.
Exactly.
I mean, they got the guy that went 5th in Heisman voting,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Quinn Ewers is bad. So Clemson's defense is kind of trash, but I don't know. I think it'll be a good game.
I think it's going to be a good game.
but
I got Clemson on top.
I got Texas.
All right, well, if these predictions go the way that we wanted them to here, Arizona State plays Texas. And I think you said before you got Arizona State.
Texas is going to be a large favorite. I think Arizona State keeps it close, and I think they ultimately win the game.
I have, even if Clemson wins that game, I have Arizona State winning either of those schools.
I got Texas. I'm sorry, but
Really?
Yeah,
I'm a big
that's-
Arizona State guy, but man, Arizona State
I just-
going from Iowa State to
Texas.
Texas.
I think Texas has played a weak schedule, and B, it's struggled against their only two good teams that they played this year. I mean, given Georgia's pretty darn good, but I think Arizona State has surprised a lot of people, and they're gonna.
So are you
surprise
picking
them
Arizona
again.
State or Texas?
Correct.
So Arizona State moves on if it goes by our predictions. All right, so they're in the semis. Next semifinal game, right, if I'm correct, is Penn State versus Boise State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Penn State's gonna roll them.
Penn State
Sadly.
would roll them. Yep.
I don't know about
Completely
that,
agree.
But yeah, I'll go with Penn State too. That moves them on to the semis. Tennessee versus Ohio State. We picked Tennessee. That puts them against it puts them against Oregon.
Oregon's gonna win.
Oregon over Tennessee. Yes, that. I don't know about that.
Going back to
Yeah, I
that,
do.
hey, going back to that Penn State game real quick, I'm gonna call it right now. That's gonna be Genty's first game under 200 rushing yards.
He had one.
He's had a couple.
He had a couple.
Under 200?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
He averaged.
I just guarantee he's not getting 200 rushing yards against.
He's
Penn State.
averaged like 190 yards a game.
Oh,
this
my
season.
bad. All right, my bad.
All right, and that puts the last game, Notre Dame against Georgia.
Oh, Notre Dame is gonna crush Georgia. I'm
Completely
sorry.
agree.
Notre Dame. I mean, yeah, they lost to NIU, and I don't know
That's a
what
fluke.
that was about.
That
but
was such a fluke.
They've absolutely wiped the floor with every single team after that game.
Yep.
And they're just a powerhouse.
Shout out to the NIU head coach for then reaching out to the Notre Dame coach and being like, "Hey, we're probably never gonna play you again. let us teach you how we beat you. That was awesome.
What a beast.
That was so cool.
All right, let me figure out how the semis would come out then. Correct. All right, so Notre Dame. We got Notre Dame. We got Penn State.
Yep.
Notre Dame versus Penn State.
Is that what it is?
Notre Dame versus Penn State, yeah.
Notre Dame. I got
still
Notre
take
Dame.
Notre Dame. I see
got
Notre Dame in the
So
national
Notre Dame
championship.
gets the national championship, according to us. And then the other ones, what do we got? We don't got Arizona State. We got Arizona State. Yes, we do. Arizona State and Oregon play each other.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it that. It's gonna be some really beautiful uniforms in the national championship this year with a beautiful gold helmet
So
and
Oregon
some
versus
awesome
Notre Dame.
Oregon uniforms. Yeah,
National championship.
Calling
This is obscure to me, but Notre Dame versus Oregon. What do we got?
No point in picking. No point in picking this many upsets if you're not going to pick one in the national championship game. So I might as well pick Notre Dame to
The
win.
curse
Agreed.
continues.
Notre Dame. Yeah,
Oregon still in this scenario would not have a national championship in their history.
and they still won't. I'll tell you right now, Dylan Raiola is not Dylan Raiola.
Oh my gosh.
Dylan Gabriel, right?
Yes.
Is not bringing Oregon to winning a national championship.
I think they lose before that. But hey, I mean, losing in the national championship
Yeah.
like that, lots of storylines. I'll tell you that much. To Notre Dame.
I think if Ohio State ends up beating Tennessee, they're going to end up beating Oregon as well. I'll say that.
Yeah, if they get a second shot at them like that on a neutral site, yeah, you're right. I think Ohio State would come out on top.
But I think Tennessee's going to win against Ohio State anyway.
Not me, but you know what? We're going to go with the majority rules here. So, with that being said, Notre Dame, if they win, they would win the national championship. At the same time, the Notre Dame Cathedral in France is restored, and the bells ring again. Notre Dame comes out as national championships in the Toss the Mic playoff prediction scenario.
Make that a graphic.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely, we got to make that a graphic.